We have two wonderful moms joining us today with two young daughters who are battling childhood cancer, and they've come together to put on a first-time event. Usually we don't see new events, and so it's wonderful to see. It's called Light Parliament Hill Gold, and it's going to be happening on Sunday. Joining us, we have Jenny Doull and Kari Simpson-Anderson. Great to have the two of you on our show. Unfortunate under these circumstances because Phoebe and Maisie both battling childhood cancer. This event, though, the first I've heard of it, so can you give me some background as to kind of coming up with something like this?
Our first idea was how great it would be to raise awareness by lighting the Parliament buildings in gold. And so we started with that, and then we thought, oh, we can build on it and hold kind of a childhood cancer awareness sort of rally of sorts and bring all the families who have been affected by cancer and, you know, people in the medical community together to show their support for childhood cancer and really just to spread the message and raise awareness.
This was really families. I mean, you see each other in and out, you know, at CHEO and at some of these centers with your daughters and your families, and discussions kind of starts to come around. And there's not a lot of support. When you were telling me some of the stats, it was it was unbelievable.
It's interesting because on a personal level, friends and family have absolutely rallied around us. But when I started to look into the information, and I was curious, how much does the Government of Canada support childhood cancer in terms of research and forward-looking things? And so I wrote a letter to the Minister of Health, which I've never written a letter to any minister before. And she wrote back and said it was 3.13% of the overall cancer research budget, which was surprising.
3.13% that has been allocated for childhood cancer.
Yes.
And so, though, that this is the leading cause of death for our Canadian children.
It is, and so that's where it's sort of, the two things don't meet. And I think that was where, when I started to think we should probably let Canadians know that we've got this leading cause of death by disease for children. The numbers of kids that get cancer aren't enough to make it sort of commercially viable for profit-oriented companies to support it. So therefore, you know, we need our government to step forward and say we value kids and we want that supported.
You know, so Kari, here's your daughter Maisie. I had the opportunity to meet her because she's one of the new ambassadors for 24-hour trauma law. So really looking forward to getting to know her well, but to see the amount of, and I know that they have their beads and everything that they come out of the hospitals with. And then we're going to take a look at Phoebe right now. And Jenny, Phoebe, this has been something since you've been battling since she was 9 weeks old. This is her lifetime.
Yeah, that first picture is one of her first ones. So she was 9 weeks old, and she suffered 2 relapses, and we've had to travel to the U.S. for treatment. So we're really aware of the need for more research because we rely on it, and it's what's saved her life.
And these are really tough children. I mean, the battle every day. What is it like for them in these treatments? What they go through?
The treatment itself is terrible. It's really intense. They suffer a lot of side effects, which is one of the things that we're hoping with more research and awareness we can help to change. The long-term side effects of children's cancer treatment range from infertility to heart disease, lung disease, hearing loss, secondary cancers, and they pay a high price for their cure.
They lose so much of their childhood, and it follows them through life. So we are looking for support. So what are you hoping for people at home, for friends, families, the general public to do on Sunday?
Well, a couple things, I think. So the event, we've pulled this together, and it's an evening program that'll have some interesting speakers that are going to talk about things like, you know, we have a family coming to town from London that's going to talk about what it's like to survive a brain tumor 3 times and what it looks like after the after effects. We have a lovely doctor named Dr. Whitman flying in from Toronto from Sick Kids to speak about
leukemia. There's also
there's a lot going on. It'll happen between 6 and 7:30. Yeah. There's a big program that's happening. Gold lights, people dressed in gold, gold ribbons. We're lighting Parliament Hill gold.
At 7:45 dusk will be when the lighting actually happens. We were out last night to practice.
And it works. It'll be great. Please, if you have the opportunity, check out more information, and it's happening on Sunday, everything getting underway at 6. Best of luck.
Thank
See
you
Maisie
very
soon,
much.
and best of luck with Phoebe and her treatments.